Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another IndyCar League live stream. I've done another IndyCar League live stream. We're back again for Daytona. Apologies for the last road America. It clearly isn't. We're at Daytona, but I'm not on my own tonight. I'm actually joined by a guest tonight, and I'm joined by Daz. Say hello.
Good evening, everybody. How are you all? How are you, Race?
Yes, not too bad, not too bad. How are you? Good.
I'm a bit disappointed not to be racing tonight, but I can't due to a 20-inch TV, which I can't see on, so I should be back racing from next week, but it's be a preview into next season of co-commentating, I guess.
Well, I'll give you a little insight of what's going on, so... But yeah, we're just about to kick off qualifying. Well, I say just about, we're actually on the track now. And I've actually just got 2 comments on my live stream, and I can't see who he is. I need to kind of find out who's actually commented.
I'll see if I can find it on my phone.
But yeah, once again, we are at Daytona. We're not racing the oval, we're racing the infield track. So, oh, it's Crash. Hi, Crash.
Hello, Crash.
Of course it is. But yeah, we're just racing on the infields this time, not on the oval. But there's no ovals this season, so which is a bit different. But do you know why there isn't any ovals this season? Daz?
Yes, there is, because we're using the road version of the Indycars, not the oval. So I felt it'd be a little bit too much of a problem to set up for, because they wouldn't work properly on the ovals.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough then. But yeah, let's just gonna lab. I'm currently looking at Bad to Bones. Are you in the spectator mode as well, so you can see what's going on?
Yes, I am. I'm currently on board with Sully 14.
Okay, well, I'll stick with Bad to Bones for now as he comes into the first corner. Takes it a little bit wide there. I think just in front of him. I think that's O'Sully in front of him and Graham behind, I believe.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to stick with Bad. Comes down into a little hairpin. Takes it in second gear. I normally take that in first gear because this game's physics, lol. Let's see, he's coming into the fast left-hander now. Take it absolute flat. Then this corner's a little bit tricky. You kind of want to get a bit of a wide entry into the inside and then get early on the power, which is qualifying, which is a bit strange. You thought would have a decent gap, but I suppose they want that slipstream. So he's coming down the back straight now, come up to the chicane. This is the part where everyone fucks up on. I'm sure you've done that as well, Daz.
Many wonderful times.
But yeah, the top 3 in the championship are going to come round the last corner now. So Sully 14 will be the first one across the line. Let's see what time he gets. He's actually got a wonderful slipstream there. I've just caught that. So he should get a decent time here. He's done a 1:30 dead, whereas Bad to Bones at a 1:29.2, but then Graham comes up with a 1:29.1. So again, it's going to be a battle between Graham to Bad, and my internet connection is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Awesome.
I've got you breaking up a little bit in the party, but you were coming through okay on the stream.
Is it still up? I don't know if it's still up or not.
I'll have a look.
I think it's still up. I'm still watching it now.
I'll mute it in case you get double.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still rolling. It's still rolling.
Okay, do I sound alright, yeah?
You sound okay now, yeah, but if I don't answer your question, it's because in the party you blank out every now and again, but you're not on the commentary, so on your channel, so it should be cool. So I'm not being rude if I don't reply, I just might not have heard you.
Okay, that's fine, that's cool. So, so carrying on with what we was doing. So 10 minutes left of qualifying. Sorry again if it keeps cutting out. My internet connection recently has been quite bad. I don't know why. It still should be fine, but they're both come up to the line now. I think Sully 14 is still directly ahead. He's done a No, Sally 14 has not improved, but Bad Bones is on a 128.5, so massive improvement. Ah, evening, Craig.
Is that Craig as well? Hello,
Yes,
Craig.
yes, it is Craig. Yes. Hopefully the live stream's okay for you, Craig. I don't know if it's breaking up or not, but I've got it on my YouTube as maybe because I've got YouTube loaded up. Maybe, I don't know. I'll turn it off because I'm trying to view the. Oh no, wait. I can just I can view the comments. Actually, hold on.
I can view the comments as well, but I'll mute the sound down.
Yeah. So I'm just currently spectating Osali 14 now. He needs to improve on his time because he's quite far behind, and he's not gonna have a chance to get the win if he's 1.4 seconds behind. But he's coming up to the chicane now.
He looks a little bit slow on top speed there. He's only talking about 184 from what I just saw.
Yeah, that's what I was saying as well. Okay, cool, Craig. So at least it seems alright. Yeah, 175 miles an hour, only reaching 180, so not getting the top speed. No, it's a 10th down in this lap, so it doesn't. And D's joined. What?
Sorry.
D's just joined.
Oh, was he? Oh, D's were racing. Oh, cool.
Yeah, is he? Does he get into the race, or was he?
He should get into qualifying. Yeah, he should get into qualifying.
Okay, well that was a bit of a turnout then. D's just joined.
Yeah, that's really good news because he did say he wasn't going to race, but obviously he's found out that he can pop in a race, so more the merrier, and he's very welcome.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at my screen, and in front of me is Sally 14's car, which was sliding sideways and backwards down the pit lane, to be honest, into his pit box, which is rather concerning.
Good old Project Cars physics, you gotta love it.
It could have been a little bit of lag from D-Naught coming in, so...
Yeah, it might have been. Who am I watching now? I'm watching Grizzly Graham. Currently
That's who I'm watching at the moment.
Yeah, currently weaving and braking, trying to get temperature into his brakes and trying to warm up the engine.
He does struggle to get brake temperature in for some tire temperature in as quickly as I do. I don't know why, but then strangely, I'm better on tyre wear than him most of the time, so I don't know how that's working out. But
yeah, I mean, obviously you've been in a few practice sessions with him, haven't you? So
I have, yeah. I wish I was racing today, but obviously it's been taken away from me because of curries. But anyway, apart from that, my top speed is roughly around the same as Graham's. I think I was doing about 191, 192 into the first turn.
Oh really?
Crash said he's getting some video quality issues at his end, so I don't know if that's... Graham's hitting 194 over the line. 195. Where's he got that speed from? Cake-eating monkey.
The secrets of the speed. Do you reckon you can just check the stream and see if it's...
I'm looking here, it's a little bit grainy. I'm looking on my phone, actually it's a little bit grainy.
Yeah,
I've got the stream up.
Yeah, it might be just due to my connection. As I said, my connection has been quite bad the last few days. I don't really know why.
Yeah.
I think it's just I think it's like the weather or something. It's just playing havoc with it.
Yeah, it may be clearing up.
Yeah, I mean, it will come up. It'll come up on the top right if it's not sufficient quality, but normally it should be fine. But
yeah, it's a bit. I'm watching it at the moment. It's a bit pixelated.
Okay, well, if you guys can still hear me, just put it in the comments. It should be fine. I mean, I'll just have to try and talk more properly and see. And yeah, but no, the stream should be fine. I don't see why it shouldn't be, but
it looks, yeah, the quality's a bit dropping, but yeah, it's not normal.
Strange, yeah. No, as I say, my connection's been a bit shit lately, but I'm just gonna see who's out on track. We've got I suddenly thought, like, what's going on with his steering wheel? It was just glitched to one side.
Yeah.
What about beyond the power? Let's take a look at him. There's 4 minutes 30 left of qualifying. He's done a 1:33. So, quite a bit off the pace. What about Dino? Is he out on track? Oh, Gaz is watching the stream as well. Nice.
Oh, is he? Good. Why aren't you racing, Gaz? Come on, talk to me.
Yeah, Gaz, why aren't you racing? Oh, good livery by Dino. He's got the Doom livery. Nice. Yeah, Daz has retired because he's not racing because he hasn't got his normal TV, so that's why he can't race tonight. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with D0 for now and just see what he can do. I don't know. He could put in probably the same lap time as Beyond the Power, maybe just above. I don't know how much practice he's had, but
I don't think he's had an awful lot of practice, if any. But Graham's going back out to track now with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Oh yeah,
see if he can improve his time.
So he is. PC mainly. Oh yeah, no, that's cool. Not to worry. I play PC more than PS4 in a minute, but yeah. So Bad Bones is still currently sitting in the pits. If he's gonna make a lap time, he's gonna try and do it now, but he hasn't actually moved yet. So I'm assuming he's quite happy with that time. Unless Graham can just pull a really good time out of this lap. He might have time for just one lap, maybe.
I'm going to, I just see my comment. I've come out of the stream in case it's doing something, because obviously it's a peer-to-peer connection running off my connection, so
be something like that. Yeah. So yeah, so let's just take a look at Graham now. I think he's on his out lap, so he might have time for 2 laps, maybe. I reckon he might have time.
He might get 2 laps if he gets across the line in time. I think he's going to get 2 laps.
Yeah, I mean it's a minute 30, so he should get enough time for 2 laps. So yeah, let's go stick with him now. He's going to come across the line. He's going to do speeds of 95 miles an hour coming to the first corner, braking very hard, down into first gear. Takes a little bit wide there, which is probably what you want to do. Now this is pretty much looks like a corner, but it's pretty much a straight line. Coming into the little hairpin now, drops it into first gear. You can run a little bit wide there. It allows you to do that. And then coming through to the left-hander now, taking absolute flat. And then this corner here is a bit tricky. You want to brake where the cones are. Takes a little bit more of an inside line there, but normally some people like to run a bit wide and then take a more of a get better acceleration out of the corner. This is pretty much an easy corner. You can't go wrong here. Then on to the main straight or the main oval. So this whole section is just going to be flat.
Graham does struggle with those 2 corners previously towards going onto the oval for the first time. I've noticed practicing with him on that. He does struggle, especially in the first one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at his engine temperatures. It's above 250.
Yeah, we have damage switched on, so that shouldn't be an issue. He'll be damaging his engine.
Yeah. But then here he comes now. He's going to come across the line. Oh, no, he's not. He's gone back into the pit, so he has not improved. So he's going to keep...
I would guess he probably had a slowdown warning coming out of that chicane, which would have blown that lap and the next one.
Yeah, that's what I might think as well. But I think that's pretty much qualifying done. So Bad to Bones yet again with another pole position, but still only has 1 win this season. So looking to try and win a Daytona again from the race that we had before on the GTEs, the bastard. Oh, looking at an empty pit lane is always good. But yeah, there's your
my cockpit.
Yeah, but there's your top 7 in qualifying. Obviously, Dino didn't get a time. So Bad to Bones with a qualifying of 1:28.5, Grizzly Graham with 1:29.1, 5 tenths off. Sally 14 in third with 1 minute 30 dead, and he's 1.4 seconds off. So what the hell was that?
That was me having a drink. I do apologise.
I was going to say, all I heard was but yeah, so that is pretty much your qualifying all done. Unfortunately, there's only 7 drivers, which is a bit of a shame because we would hope to have a lot more. But obviously, a few people couldn't make it tonight, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm ready to get this race rolling, I guess. But it will be a rolling start, and you've got to retire, ain't you? Yeah. Can you just retire?
I'll try. Yes, I can, yeah.
Oh my good lord, what is going on? your car is just spazzing out, and then on the mini map it's like what's going on? Oh, this game makes me laugh so much. Oh god.
I'm going on board with Sally 14 for the start.
Okay, well I'm going to stick in TV camera for now. But yeah, this race is going to be a rolling start because obviously you can't have a grid start and a banking because it just won't work. So the only race this season will have a rolling start, but the IndyCars do in real life. So this will be new to them. Hopefully they won't crash into the first corner. But yeah, what would you say your prediction for the win is? Do you think Bones is going to take the win, or do you think Graham could have a chance, or do you think, you know, anybody could be a surprise?
I'm going to predict the first is being back to Bones, and then probably second Graham. Maybe O'Sully as an outside. It just depends if he doesn't repeat his jump starts that he likes to do recently.
Well, you can't really make jump starts in the rolling one because obviously I think it's just auto drive, but
that's true. That's true. So yeah, I think he's safe for this one, so that's good.
Yeah, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad.
I think we're just waiting for them to do the last adjustments now, and hopefully they'll be ready to go. They've got the pit stop strategy all sorted out. I did change this to 26 laps because you do have quite an advantage with the manual gearbox. And it was either that or extend it to about 29 laps, which might have irritated me. But I'll back to Reese now for the start.
Oh yeah, so we're about to get ready for the start. So again, a rolling start. All going to line up 2 by 2, but the lights now come on. And we are away for Daytona, and oh my good lord, there's a bit of a contact at the back there, and I think Beyond the Power's gone behind him. Oh, Sally 14's going down the middle, and he's gone 3-1, and he's taken the lead. He's gone into the lead of the race. How has he done that again? Bad to Bones has just got a bad start. Grizzly Graham is in second, but Sally 14, what a start by him, just going 3 abreast into the first corner, taking no shit from anyone, and just diving into the lead. That was an amazing start. But Bad Tones looked to have a sniff down the inside, but didn't quite get the job done. But everyone now seems to be spreading out. The top 3 at the minute are Sally 14, Grizzly Graham, and Bad to Bones. What a start by Sally 14, Daz.
It was. I was on board with him. It's like a parting of the Red Sea as he came down towards the first corner. He just held his nerve and went between the two of them. And I think it was more of a shock factor than anything else. They just seemed to let him go. Yeah,
I was just quite surprised by it as well. But what a mega start he's had. And he didn't get the jump start, but when he does make a start, he does it probably. But Sally 14 is slowing right down him. Oh, what is going on here? Grizzly Graham had to go onto the left and take a voiding action. Whether Sully had a slowdown or not, I don't know. But that was a pretty bad spot for Graham to get past him there. So, and Graham's got a bit wide. That's definitely going to give him a slowdown. And Sally 14 is on his outside, which means he probably will take the lead. Beyond the Power is disconnected, so he's not had a very good start in the race.
Yeah, we seem to have lost Beyond the Pale. I don't know why.
And the top 3 here are pretty close, but Bones is looking to try and make a move on the outside of a Sally 14 again, coming into the first corner, and they're going to try and make it 3-1 again.
He's nudging Graham, but he can't get past.
Oh, he's gone into the back of him. Yep, he's gone into the back of him, lost the part of his wing, and his wing is actually stuck to his car. Oh, there it goes, it's flown off. It's gone into the pit paddock, so the mechanics will pick that up. So again, this is going to be a race between the top 3, but Sally 14 didn't have the best of qualifying, but it's making it up for the race so far. Coming now into fast left-hander, and then dives on the inside and makes contact. This isn't British touring cars. We know Robin is racing, but this isn't touring cars. This is Indy cars. Don't think Graham is going to be happy about that. But yeah, what a start, Daz. Like,
It was an amazing start.
I don't know how the hell that happened, but yeah, no, Sully, whoa, what is Sully doing?
I don't know, he's dropped down off the bank in there. He's lost a hell of a lot of speed. He's going to be vulnerable to bad to bones as well.
Yeah, it looks like coming into a little bus stop chicane here. Everyone goes a bit quite fast, don't run too wide. He's gone a bit wide. He might have a slowdown, I don't know. This game physics, but again, we're just currently watching the top three. I'm just going to look at Dino. Dino's a bit far behind, and Nault is back a bit, but again, it's going to be a race between these three. And they're all so close.
Down, but there's nothing happening. This is where the fight is.
Yeah, this is where the fight has been in the top three. No, Sully 14 is going to try and make a move around the outside. That is really stupid camera angle to see because I can't see anything. And is he going to make the move done? Oh, he's held it a little bit, and Bad to Bones looks like he's going to try and go. Oh, he's got a little bit wide there, and he's going to try and make a move around the outside of a Sully 14, but doesn't quite do it this time. Has to hang back. Oh, this is so close racing between these three. This is mad. And Sully 14 is going to go dive down the inside of Graham, and he's made the move stick. So late on the brakes there, Daniel Ricciardo style, getting that move done. Oh, Daz, this is so close.
It is. That's the corner where Graham always struggles with, and I almost run into him there when I've been practicing with him. He's not quick off that corner. That's his only weakness on the entire track.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. He's not as quick out of that corner, which is quite strange. But again, a Sully 14 doesn't make the mistake coming over to the banking, but Graham with the top speed advantage, like you can clearly see that as well. Oh,
gone wide.
Gone a little bit wide. It's pretty close though, but again, Graham is going to have the top speed advantage, but it looks like he's a bit too far back to try and make a move.
I think he might have a slowdown, in fairness.
No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, no, they're definitely catching him. Look at the speed difference. Oh. That is mad. I mean, Graham's doing 195. And Sully 14, he's only doing 190 now. So losing out on the top speed, and Bad to Bones has got into second place. I still can't see anything. Oh, he's making a move. Oh, don't know. I didn't know if he was making a move or not because the camera angle went a bit weird there.
I'm popped on board with those Sully 14 just to keep an eye on.
Yep. Oh, Bones has gone off wide. He's gone off the track. So he's made a mistake.
Sully's had a bit of contact with Graham as well.
Oh, so a little bit clumsy here, boys. You want to try and keep it clean. But this is mega racing by these three. Fortunately, we've only got 6 races, but yeah, it's gone a little bit wide, which means that Bad to Bones is going to try and take advantage, and he's made the move stick on the inside, so taking full advantage of that. Oh, but it goes a bit deep on the brakes, and Sully 14 comes back at him. But with Bad to Bones, so that top speed advantage should easily cruise past him.
Got a feeling Graham's going to walk away at the front now, so Bad to Bones needs to make his move to get head up towards Graham, because Sully 14's going to struggle around these oval sections.
Yeah, he's definitely going to as well, but coming into the bus stop, it looks like he's not going to try and he's not going to give that move up, and he hasn't, and he's kept it. So... But I'm just looking at the push to passes as well, like people using. Bad to Bones has used none. He's still got 10. Grizzly Graham has used 4, and so Sully 14 has used 5. So using a lot of their push to passes there.
Maybe because of his lack of top speed, he's having to use them, which could hurt him into the later stages of the race. As soon as he drops contact and loses that slipstream, I think that lower top speed is going to make him drop off the pace quite a bit. Maybe back into the clutches of Dino. Who knows? Yeah,
it could be, but it's not. It's just not going to have that top speed advantage around here. I know he said to me he was struggling for a bit as well and needed some advice, but I was like, look, I don't play this game anymore, so it's up to you to deal with it. Fortunately, I'm a full-on iRacing man, so. But again, Sully 14 running a bit wide there. I know you want to run wide, but not too wide. But Graham looks like he's going to try and run away now. And I think you are right there, Daz. He's ahead by 2.4 seconds now.
Yeah, I think as soon as he comes out of the slipstream, Sully 14 is going to struggle. And if Bad to Bones gets enough ahead of him and drop it as well, so...
Yeah, and you can see it's just... cruised on past him, so Bad to Bones now It's just got to try and catch up to Graham, and his best lap delta, he's 1.4 seconds up on his best lap delta. He's used one push to pass as well. So, but funny enough...
He's just walking away. He's only 14 stuck in 4th gear.
Is he? Oh yeah, what's he doing?
I don't know, but he's now dropping to 3rd gear. I don't know what's going on.
Is it a problem with the car, is there? Did he have a slowdown, or...?
Maybe, maybe. As long as it wasn't a dirty protest, we don't need those when we're driving.
Yeah, we don't need anyone protesting here. But, yeah, now lap 6 of 26, so... 20 or 19 laps to go, and this looks like it's just going to be a fight between these two.
Dino's not a million miles away from O'Sully, you know.
Oh, he isn't, is he? He's not that far away from him.
No.
But it's Pad versus Will versus Pad versus Will, so it just goes to show that the control pads do have an edge on the Will users slightly. So.
Speaking of Pad versus Will, Bad to Bones is closing quite quickly on Grizzly Graham.
Yeah, I can see that visibly as well. 1.3 seconds. Oh no, Graham's going to be wide, and that's going to put him into the clutches of Bad to Bones. And he's 5/10 behind him now, so it's not going to be that long. And he's still got 9 push to passes as well, so it's not going to be that long before he gets up behind him and overtakes him. So it's going to be a move at some point, but these two are just always battling on the track.
200 miles an hour I'm seeing on board with Bad to Bones at the moment.
Cool, that's insane speeds. For cars like this as well, like even just the road versions of these cars at 200 miles an hour.
If you go into the menus, that's what it says, the car's maximum top speed is 200. And I know from tuning certain cars on here, I can tune them and exceed their maximum speed, which is... Some people might say that's a glitch, I might say that's quite skilled by the person doing the tuning. You could call it either way, really.
Well, you're more of a tuner. You tune the cars, don't you? I'm more of a driver. But if I got into your setup, I think I could probably drive it quite fast. But yeah, that's just...
Definitely faster than I could.
Yeah, Sully 14 is dropping right back. He's 4.2 seconds behind now, so not going to be able to... he had a pretty good start. I'm not going to be able to keep up with these two now. These two are just gone.
Could be a little strategy coming into play as well. Depends what fuel age these guys have got on and how long they're going to go into the race before they stop.
Yeah, I mean, Grizzly Graham's got 37.4 litres and Bad to Bones got 39.5, but right close up behind him now is Bad to Bones to Grizzly Graham, and slipstream round here is so key. It's just so key round here. But is he going to try and think about making a move into turn 1? He's thinking about it because he's gone onto the outside. Going to try and make a move around the outside. Is he going to try and do it?
It's going to be hard.
It's going to be difficult, but he doesn't think about it this time. Has to wait, bide his time.
That braking into turn 1 is so much easier with a manual gearbox using the engine braking also.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, because this. I mean, I think Graham drives an auto gears, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit weird, but for a game, but
I drive on auto gears on this as well on the pad, but then it's just because I'm lazy, really.
Even when I was on a pad, I used to drive manual gears, but
it's difficult to find a natural way to do it on a pad for me. On a wheel, not a problem.
Oh yeah, of course. You obviously got the paddles in you, but
so I'm monitoring the chat now again. How many stops, Craig? I think it'll be 1 stop. Looks like it's going to be 1 stop. Probably depends how they work for fuel. Maybe at half distance, maybe a little bit later, maybe even earlier, just to get it out of the way. There's a little bit of strategy could come into play here, but the tyre wear is pretty good round here. You could probably do the whole race on set tyres, but they will drop off in performance towards the end.
Well, as you know a lot more about that than what I do, because I wouldn't have a clue. But here comes Bad to Bones then, thinking about trying to make a move around the outside. He's going to try and brake and hits a bit of a cone, sends that flying to Sebring. So that cone is going to land at the Sebring track, and doesn't think about making a move.
It's almost impossible to move around the outside of turn 1, in my opinion.
Yeah, Gaz. If iRacing's not for you, yeah, it's more because iRacing's more of a sim than this will ever be. So, but I prefer that. But no, Craig Sully is I don't know. He might be. I don't think he's struggling for tyres. Maybe I don't know, but I think he's just not that quick on the straight line. So that's where he's losing the time.
I've just popped on board with him. I'm just going to monitor him when he's out of the slipstream and just see what sort of speeds he can actually run.
Yeah, I mean, his fastest that time is a 1:32, so he's losing quite a significant amount of time. But Dino's fastest stuff is 1:32.5.
He's not too bad. He's 189 into the chicane there, so.
Oh, back to Bones.
See what he gets into turn 1.
Looks back. Goes onto the outside again. So Graham again just using that inside line to cover him off. But Bones has to go back into the slipstream. Is he going to think about it this time? Nope. Just can't get that move done. He needs to get that move done. Oh, dear God, where was Graham going?
Oh, Sully, 185 into turn 1. He's given away a massive amount of speed, especially with the front 2 slipstreaming.
Yeah, because obviously Bones is averaging 200 miles an hour, but Graham is pretty much doing the same as well.
Yeah, I'm going to pop on board with Graham at the moment. He's doing a really good job defending to the inside of that turn 1. He knows Bad to Bones can't get around him there, so he can compromise himself a little bit, take a little bit extra time to get it in, and he's doing a good job with that. Bad to Bones really needs to think about where he's going to mount an attack.
Yeah, and I think probably the best attack would be out of the pit stop, but to use that push to pass, because he's still got 9 of them left.
Could be. I can't see exactly how many Graham's got because my TV's so small. Haha.
I mean, I haven't got my glasses on, but I can still kind of see the screen.
But if I get up and move towards it.
Oh, then get back to Bones. He's made a clean round the outside. Maybe Graham had a bit of a slowdown, but
I think he had a slowdown because he's running at 160 miles an hour at the moment, so I think he did have a slowdown.
Yeah, so he's easily
the throttle off. He's had to back it right off. It's not gone away. Graham will be swearing about his slowdown. I know Graham very well. His slowdown still hasn't gone because he's not.
No, he's probably dropping back. Is he? What's he? Oh, he must have gone now. I think he's picking up speed again.
Back up to speed, yeah. Back up to speed. It's sometimes it's worth, especially on these higher speed tracks. Sometimes it's worth taking the 1 second penalty because you actually lose more by slowing down. You can lose. I mean, what's Graham lost here? If you include the lead, probably 3 seconds. So he perhaps should have taken the 1 second penalty.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, Craig. It's it's definitely a close, great to watch. Just hopefully Graham can catch up now and give us a bit more racing eye candy.
How did you get the start? You basically get 10. So the way IndyCar works, I don't know if you know this or not. But obviously Formula 1 you get like the ERS system and you used to have the curves and stuff like that. But with IndyCars you get push to passes. So you get 10 for the road going cars. You get 10, but I think that with the ovals you get 2. I think 1 or 2. Yeah. So
it's literally a one shot curves, but once you press it, you can't stop it.
Yeah, basically that's how it works. I think it's an alright system. I mean, it beats having DRS, but oh well, we might judge.
Yeah, I don't know why Graham's got that red next to him. Maybe it matched his lipstick, I don't know.
I think it's a penalty. I think it could be a penalty.
Not seeing it in the feed, though.
It's come up lap time invalidated track limits.
Yeah, that will be from where he went wide on the chicane.
Yeah, I'm thinking because I think somebody had it last time, and yeah, somebody had it last time in the last race, and I think they got like a time penalty. I can't remember who it was though.
Craig's asking how many push to pass does Grizzly Graham have left? I think it's one, isn't it?
He has 5.
Oh, that shows how bad my TV is and my eyesight from this distance. If I was Graham, I would probably dive into the pits now, get a fresh set of tyres, and then come out and hit it hard.
Come out and hit it hard.
I would hit it like I owned it.
Oh, pardon me.
I mean, what are we on now? Lap 13, so we're half distance. So you could pop into the pits, pop your fuel in, and change your tyres, and maybe with a fresh rubber, he might be able to pull in a little bit of time on.
Would they need to change the tyres on this track?
You don't need to, but fresh rubber always helps.
Yeah, I was thinking if he were to change his tyres, he'd lose a lot of time if Bad to Bones doesn't do it.
I think it's a 9-second pit stop regardless, because you've got to put the fuel in. It's going to take about 9 to 10 seconds regardless, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but that's what I would do if it was myself. I'd pop in, get a fresh rubber on, and then just qualifying laps and see if I could close that gap down a little bit.
Yeah. It's a shame we've only got 6 drivers in this race, but what can you do though, eh?
Indeed.
Sure.
Yes, Craig, I do need a magnifying glass. I'm watching on a 20-inch TV, which is about, I don't know, 8 feet away from me. So I can't see very well.
Yep. Oh, and Bad to Bones is in the pits.
So they're both pitting at the same time. Different compounds? No, I believe. What's going on with Graham? He's just going straight through the pits.
What?
I think Graham may have an issue of the pit line being blocked.
Oh no.
He's just doing a drive-through. Oh, it's going to ruin the race for him.
Which means he's going to retire, isn't he?
They're using, they're all using softs, I believe, Craig.
I don't know, it might be the hard tyres as well, but because obviously in spectator mode it doesn't show you what tyres they're on.
No, it tells you that all of the soft regardless. I accidentally closed the live chat. No, it's back. So disaster potentially for Graham. It looked like his car was going to turn in because I was on board with him, but then it didn't. We had this drama with Bad to Bones at Monza where his pit lane was blocked, his pit box was blocked. I hope it's not my car blocking his pit box because my car's just there chilling.
It shouldn't be. He'll probably come back into the pits this lap.
Looks like he's got enough fuel to make it there. Yeah, Graham's not going to be best pleased about that. It's kind of gutting. He was going to give us a good race, I think, but, you know, knowing Graham will be driving angry now and he'll make it up.
Yeah, that's what I used to do, angry driving.
Oh, Sully in the pits.
Yep, Sully in the pits. Where is he? Yeah, he's in the lead, so he's going to come into the pits now.
Let's see what happens with Graham here.
Mechanics are like, let's change the tyres. Oh, no, never mind, don't worry.
Graham's going in very hot there. Yeah, it looks like a pit block for Graham. It must have been from Bad to Bones, which is... Well, from my screen, they're actually putting wet tyres on the back of his car, which could be quite disconcerting.
I mean, it's not really raining, but...
Looks like a bit of penetration there, but...
Between Dino and... Oh, wait a minute, Dino's now ahead of Graham, lol.
Dino was in the pits, he came out, I think. He's done his stop, I think.
Yeah, he's in...
Craig's saying the grey car pulled out, and I think that's what made Grizzly drive on, which could have been I think a grey car's catastrophic from what I remember.
Yeah.
I hope they haven't put it on wet tyres onto Graham's car, otherwise that cockpit's going to be bluer than blue.
Bluer than blue.
Do you know what's making a pit stop right now? Bad to Bones continues to lead.
Yep, so I think Graham's definitely got a penalty because he's also got a triangle next to his name. He's got a red marker next to his name as well, so he's definitely got some form of penalty going on.
I could pop into their party and ask and find out, but I think I'll stay here. Don't want to disturb everyone else while they're racing.
Yeah. Just dumb in their party and go.
Oh, Graham just swiped across the front of Dino there. I think he caught him as well there.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Yeah, I just caught that.
I mean, you know when it's getting...
When I said drive angry, don't drive that angry.
I mean, you know this game's great when the driver looks like he's constantly turning left.
I suppose they have got it right to a certain degree because it is Daytona and they just turn left.
They're just constantly turning left. They drive with no steering wheels and constantly turn left. I can't see the comments, so whoever's commenting.
That's Craig. He's just said do driver interviews.
Drive interviews? I could give it a go.
That's a yeah, that's a good shout actually. That we could do driver interviews at the end once we've done the results and pop one of them in at a time to do driver interviews with Reese.
Yeah, that would sound good. I'm just going to pop out of the back of the commentary box for a second.
Okay, don't forget to mute us when you zip up.
Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Daz.
Okay, right, and here we go. And on board with O'Sully and his slowish car. Rather well. Graham's got a bit of a chunk of time to catch up on him. He's, I don't know, maybe about 10 seconds or so. It's doable. There's enough laps left for him to do. And it depends on how well O'Sully can drive around this. He looks to be making a bit of mistakes. It's quite a big fuel load on at 56, I think it is. Graham has less on board, so no, he has more. Graham's drowned the well. But bad to Bones, he's streaking away at the front. He's got an 11-second lead over O'Sully 14 and seemingly on his way to a race victory. But as we all know, anything can happen when you're racing. It doesn't take much to knock you off your stride, as we've seen with Graham today. A small mistake, which wasn't his mistake in the pits there, with being forced to do a drive-through. It looks like Bad to Bones has a slow-down penalty there. Not sure, I think it's, yeah, Reese has left John Bad to Bones there, so he's had a bit of a slowdown. He went a bit wide at the chicane there. I'll just continue to talk and let you know how people are going down the back. Grizzly Graham's got the bit between his teeth. Times, I can give you some times in a second. Let's see what his lap time is. I'm not sure it actually tells me, to be honest. Let me go on to the timings here. Right. I've got to move towards my TV here. My old eyes don't work so well. Right. Last lap was a 1:31.1 with 33.9, so that's a bit strange. And to Bones was doing a 1:32, but did have a slowdown, unless Graham had a slowdown. So I will continue to monitor that and see what the next lap is. Graham has a 3-second penalty. That's what the red bit is against his name. I shall inform Reese when he comes back, so that he knows as well. So we've got, well, 8 laps to go left in this race, and not sure. I think Graham's kind of given up because he's dropping back. He's dropping back into. Hang on, he looks. I do apologise. We seem to have lost D Naught as well. I think D Naught's disappeared. Didn't notice that, but just checking out O'Sully 14. He's just coming around to go over the line now. And his last lap was a 1:31.0 for O'Sully. And let's check Graham now. I don't think Graham's over the line yet. He's just about to come over the line. Graham's lapping about half a second quicker than O'Sully. Graham's last lap was a 1:30.5. No, sorry, I'm looking at their fastest ones. The O'Sully 14's last lap was 1:31.5. Grizzly Graham's is 1:33.0. I don't know what's going on with Graham at the minute. He seems to be dropping back. He needs to be getting up and challenging O'Sully 14, really, if he possibly can. Difficult with that 3-second penalty, but I'm sure you're all wondering what Reese is up to, as we all are. I mean, we can have a sweepstake on it and see what Reese is up to. I think Reese might be having a cheeky smoke. You could choose another thing. We could choose, you know, could do it. Let's do a vote. Anyone who right, is Reese having a cheeky smoke, or has he gone for a quick 5-knuckle shuffle? Answers in the comments, please. I'm sure there's going to be a big story here at the end. I think Graham's driver interview might be quite interesting. It does look to be closing a little bit now. Dino's got a bit wide at turn 1 there. On board with Graham, who is soldiering on. Can't see how many laps we've got left. Maybe if I look at the actual live stream myself on my phone, it'll tell me. All I can tell you is we have some laps remaining. Reese has run away. I'm scared without Reese. Oh, O'Sully cuts the chicane on the way. I think he'll have a slowdown there. Yes, he's had to lift out of it. Could give Graham a bit of a boost to try and catch up with him, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to do that. It's 17 seconds behind O'Sully, who, if it stays the same, he will extend his championship lead over Graham. Graham had got it down to 1 point. Put my phone on charge. The stream is a little bit pixely at the moment, isn't it? I can see that on my phone. I think we need to do a GoFundMe page for Reese to get some better internet. What do you guys think? Is that Reese back? I've heard a bit of crack on the mic. Race seems quite static at the minute. It looks like Bad to Bones is on for the victory as you guys are watching that. They're all pretty spread out here. O'Sully just coming through the chicane now, so Give you an idea, he's sort of whole banking away from him. And Graham is just coming up to the chicane now. We've got Dino just coming onto the banking, and Catastrophic is on for a good points haul for a 5th place finish. Impressively, he doesn't use assists. That's the first time I've realised that. If I was going to be really cheeky, I would troll Reese's stream. What do you think I should troll it with? Uncle Vladimir thanks you for your viewing. Oh, you hear my own voice. You think Reese is having a poo? He might be, and let's hope that it's a clean break, because the last thing he needs to do is have a shower. I can't play that, Craig. That might be quite a little bit too far in case people under the age of 103 are watching. So we've only got 3 laps left. I think Reese is coming back for the climax. So I can hear Reese approaching. And it sounds like he's back.
I can confirm it's quite sunny outside the commercial box.
Really? At 10 p.m?
Yeah, it's quite a nice sunshine. What are you on about?
There may have been some music played, but let's not go into that.
Oh, what was you doing? Oh, do I want to know?
Uncle Vladimir popped up.
For fuck's sake.
We did have a vote on the chat as to if you were having a smoke or a 5-knuckle shovel.
Probably a bit of both.
Yeah, make sure you get the right hands if you do that, because otherwise you could end up with a ship's accident emergency.
Oh dear. Right, how are we getting on this race? So, well, we can clearly see that Bad to Bones has got 18-second lead.
Graham has a 3-second penalty, by the way. I didn't mention it on the stream. I checked the live time. That's why he has the red flag by the side of him. I think that's why he's kind of given up.
It's a shame though, really, because it's one of those things of this game. Though these things happen, these glitches. It's a bit annoying, but
it is. But I can understand. You know, it's going to demotivate you. You get a penalty, and then obviously the pits wasn't his fault, so it's not gonna make you the happiest bunny in the world, is it?
No, not at all, unfortunately. So I'm just set my alarm for tomorrow morning. There we go.
Are you at work tomorrow, Reece, are you?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
Early shift?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Loving life. But I think, well, I might as well just announce the winners now. Bad to Bones has won, clearly.
Unless there's a disconnection.
It could be a disconnection. You imagine if there was a disconnection, that'd be hilarious.
Plus, Ryan does get trolled sometimes. If he loses connection, could be a problem. Reece has gone quiet.
Yeah.
Is that coffee a bit hot, is it?
No, I'm drinking milk.
Okay.
Right.
I was commenting earlier, Catastrophic runs without assists, which is admirable.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's just locked up. Yeah, I've just seen that. I didn't know that.
No, I didn't. But yeah, it's
But so
impressive.
these cars are quite easy to drive all the assists off anyway, so they're not relatively difficult.
We're coming up to... Bad to Bones coming up to start his final lap now.
He is, yeah. So taking a commanding win here. Going to take the maximum points here, so I don't know what's going on with the championship standings. I'll have to have a look afterwards, but I think Graham is still leading the championship.
No, Sully 14 was leading going into this by a point, so
Oh yes, he
he's going to
was.
extend
Yeah.
his lead over Graham by 3 points. So I think he'll be 4 points ahead, but it does bring Bad to Bones closer into play.
It does, yeah. So, but here he is now. Bad to Bones just starting his final lap. He's just probably just going to cruise to victory here. He doesn't need to push. He can just lift and coast if he. Which is a technique I've learned very, very well. Because I'm so used to driving the LMP1s. Most of the time they lift and coast into a corner to save fuel. So that's how you. Is it raining outside?
I have no idea. It's hard to see through the curtains.
Yeah, I can hear rain. Lucky I went in that, but yeah. So here he comes now, Bad to Bones, being ready to cross the line, taking his second win of the season. May I add, only his second. But yeah, again, what can I say? Commanding win. He's weaving because he knows he's won. And there he goes across the line now. So Bad to Bones with that victory, taking the maximum points here today. The 25 points is what you need. Sully 14 is going to come up in surprising second place, but obviously due to unfortunate things with Graham, I couldn't see it any other way really. But yeah, Sully 14 taking the second place. A massive crowd here for only 5 cars, which is probably not what I wanted to see. I just noticed as
There's
well.
5 very shiny cars. It's like the Indianapolis Grand Prix of 2005 all over again.
I just noticed when you cross the line to finish, all the crowd start clapping.
Not for me, they don't. Graham with a little bit of an act of defiance there, went across the line and just smashed into the wall.
Yeah, so he's clearly very, very angry. And
Yes.
Dino and Matastroffic's come across the line. So there are your top 5, I guess.
We are going to try and do some interviews as suggested by Craig in the comments, but whether that works or not, I don't know. So I'll leave that up to Reese to do.
Yeah, I don't know whether I should join their party and then do it, or
I would think you're going to be better off calling the first in 1 by 1, sort of the podium 3. That's how I would do it.
Yeah, that's what I might do. But yeah, there's your top 5, and again, Bad to Bones with that win, as you can clearly see. But let's take a look at the championship now. So yeah, there you go. Sully 14 leading. He's got 135 points. Graham with 131. So leading by, is it 4 points? Yeah, 4 points there. So can't do my fucking maths. Bad to Bones there now got 120 points. So he's catching up a bit. And then you got yourself. You're in 4th with 76. Obviously you couldn't race to this one. Dino is in 5th with 64 points. So he's catching up to you quite slightly.
Yeah. He did, yeah. He had a good result today, 4th place.
Yeah, and you got Matastrophic in 6th. Pollux, I don't know where he was tonight, which is a bit strange. Obviously, you on the...
He did message me and said he wasn't able to attend tonight, so that's not. It's the same with Chaos Punks as well. He wasn't able to.
That's fair enough then. But yeah, that's your standings. I'm going to try and call them in for driving interviews if we can. I'll invite Bones into the party. I'll try and invite him one by one. I don't know if you want to just message Graham or something and let him know what we're doing.
Yeah, what I did do is I'll put it onto the group chat.
Yeah, I'll invite Bones in now. There we go, invited Bones in, so hopefully we can get a interview with him. Craig, if you're still watching, your wish is our command. We're going to try our best. Let's see if he joins. Hello, yes. So, I hope you don't mind. We're just going to do a bit of a drive interview as requested by Craig. So, yeah, this is something a little bit different as Craig would like to. So, just give us a bit of a rundown of your start there, because obviously you qualified on pole but had a bit of a bad start. But was you surprised by O'Sully just taking it free wide and not giving no shit? Yeah, so but you took that commanding lead, but obviously like the fight between you and Graham was quite exciting for us to watch as well. So was it exciting from your end as it was our end, or? Yeah, because obviously I saw that obviously Graham had an issue in the pits. I don't know what it was, and then he got that time penalty. Do you know how he got that penalty? Hmm. Oh, pardon me. Oh, so crap to hear though. Is there any questions you want to add, Daz? Yeah, any questions you want to add, Daz?
Yeah, just obviously it was a bit difficult where you were going into turn one to get past Graham, but on the outside every time he was quite canny holding the inside line, and I did wonder when you were going to get past him. I didn't think you were going to, but it was a case of were you just hoping he was going to make a mistake there and sort of let you through on the cutback? Yeah, coming out of sector one, the last two turns before you come on the banking, I think those two turns, the first one of those, he can go a little deep into that. I think that's just his line, but it makes him very prone to being overtaken, which is somewhere I thought you might give it a go. Yeah, well done for your win, mate, and it's been much overdue and takes up for Monza. Yeah, double Daytona.
Awesome, right? Thank you for that. We'll join you very soon. Let's get second place in. Was it O'Sully, wasn't it? Ryan, where is he? There he is.
Graham's on the dashboard, so we might not get him.
Yeah, we'll try and get him if we can, but let's see if Ryan joins. If he doesn't join, then we'll try and get Graham in.
Yeah, we'll try and get him.
I'm
turning it down.
all I heard was just yeah. Okay, so there we go. We have, as per request by Craig, we have some driver interviews. We've also now got Sully14, which is also known as my brother. I think he is, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, second place for you. Pretty decent drive. We was lacking that top speed. That what a start that was like. You just went 3 wide into the first corner and basically didn't give a shit. So can you just run us down what happened? Oh, that's fair enough, but obviously because I just saw you went 3 wide, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, how has he managed that? But you was lacking that top speed, but managed to keep up with them. But obviously we was fortunate enough with a pit stop because obviously what happened with Graham. So you're still leading the championship by 4 points. So satisfied with second place? Was that more than you was expecting, or? Oh, that's fair. But Dads, any questions you wanna add?
Yeah, just quite a surprise for you to get that second place. That obviously helps you out a lot in the championship now, extending your lead slightly unexpectedly. Yeah, we did see. I did sort of say on the live stream you were keeping with the other 2 guys, but as soon as you lost that slipstream, it was that top speed deficit. You just couldn't keep pace with them, could you?
Yeah, I had my gearbox out, but I had 2 punches in the infield section. The out section was just a little bit too all over the place.
It's a hard track to set up for because obviously you need downforce for the infield section, and obviously you need low downforce for the banking. So a bit like the old Hockenheim in that respect. So you just have to compromise one way or the other.
Yeah, definitely. But I was happy with second.
What can I hear myself?
Yeah, well done for your second place, and onwards and upwards to Road America next.
Yes. Cool.
Back with that one, so I might have to put a hurt in your way. Thank you for that anyway. Great race, and enjoy.
Cool. Right, we'll try and get Graham in if we can. Yeah, so we'll try and get Graham in if we can, see what he has to say, whether he'll join the party or not, whether he's too angry or not, but...
Your stream's showing... Oh, it's back on now. It must have been on that.
Yeah, I was on the dashboard trying to invite him.
Here we go. Here's Graham. Over to you, Reese.
Graham. So, obviously you had a pretty good start. Obviously going 3 wide with Sully14, which was probably not expected. But bit of a shame for you at the end, really. Can you just run us down what happened? Oh, it's just one of those glitches, was it?
Yeah, so that's what me onto the game, so that was my last race.
Well, what can I say about this? Yeah, I mean, what can I say about this game, really? But it's...
it was the same thing happened to Bad to Bones at Monza, wasn't it? So I was on board with you. You come in the pits there as well, and I saw your car turn, and then it turned out. I said on the stream to Reese, I was like, "What's going on? It looks like that's not a dry fit. Graham's having to play through the pits because his pit box is blocked." Initially, I thought it was because mine was there, but
Well, that's me. I'm finished with it, mate.
you're only 4 points off, and you've got a good one coming up.
No, I haven't.
What, Road America? Okay.
I'm absolutely fucking pissed, mate.
Yeah, I can understand that because, you know, you had second place and potentially a win. Yeah.
Yeah, I spent all that time fucking doing it. I ain't doing it anymore. It can get fucked.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair enough then. But yeah, no, thank you for joining us for the interview. We'll join you again shortly.
Yeah, catch you later, buddy.
All right, mate.
I'll speak to you in a bit.
Well,
Oh, that was
there we go. And
yeah, that was entertaining enough. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap things up here for tonight. Thank you to anyone who's joined us live. I know Craig, obviously you was watching, so. But yeah, whoever's watched this race as a rerun, again, thank you for watching. Thank you to Daz coming in for the commentary box for the first time.
yeah,
And
not a
joining
problem.
me.
It's been enjoyable.
Yeah, it's definitely been enjoyable. But yeah, yeah, well, I can say, well, the next race will be Road America. Pretty interesting race tonight, but yeah, I'll leave it as that. Obviously, unfortunately, what happened to Graham, but it's just one of those things with a game. But yeah, I'm just gonna sign off now, and obviously, Daz will do the same thing. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys in Road America.
See you in 2 weeks' time, guys. Enjoy.
Bye bye.